first thing that I want to say is there is no cat on the face of this earth that is worth your life or your livelihood. Now, if you don't know what's going on in the video, the two boys in the video had a little meetup with some girls, and they went to those girls' houses. Fast forward, they're interacting, somebody breaks into the home. Now, fortunately for the boys in the video, they do make it out because they also make a follow-up story time explaining how they got away. But in that follow-up, they explain how they ended up in that position in the first place. And I know the question you're probably asking yourself right now is, what happened to the girls? The girls were in on it. They knew the guys that was breaking into the home to rob the place. It was a whole setup. And in this story, fortunately, nobody was actually harmed, including the girls, despite them screaming the way they were, although there's reason for that. And that reason was one of the boys that they let inside the house came upstairs, a place where he was not supposed to be, and they ultimately did not want him to find out that the boys were hiding in the closet. The robbery was supposed to take place on the first floor, but the young boy that was already down there peeped game and said, oh man, somebody's about to come through the sliding door. So he runs upstairs to where his friend is at, and that's how they end up in the closet together. Because at some point, those two girls ended up having a change of heart, especially when they realized that one of the 5 boys was armed. So if you look closely, the boys that are robbing the place and the boys that are in the closet are having a tug of war on the door because the boys that are robbing the place are trying to get them to come out. In that moment, that's where all the hooting and hollering is taking place in this story time. Despite all that screaming, keep in mind, it was a group of 5 boys that showed up to that house to rob them young men. The young woman that was on the first floor with the first boy let the rest of the boys in through the front door. With the group of boys realizing that what they came for is on the second floor, they all go upstairs and they try to find the boys in the closet, and this is where all the screaming came from. Long story short, the boys run out the closet, get out of the house, and get far enough away to be safe from the danger. However, this is their story time. Now, I understand that they're young and they're going to make stupid decisions. I'm only making this video to bring awareness that even as grown-ass men, we are all one bad decision away from being in the same exact position. Showing up to a woman's house that you hardly know just to get some cat? Not a good idea. Inviting a woman to your house that you hardly know just to get some cat? Also not a good idea. As men, we have to learn to take more precautions when it comes to involving ourselves with women that we hardly know. And let me be the first to tell you, every story is not going to end up like this one. There are plenty of men that were in situations like that did not get to see another day. Make it your duty to learn to control your thirst for cat. That way you are not putting your life in danger over some